We're checking in with Ohio Means Jobs Allen County, and we have got the Business Services Manager, Josh Luke, with us today. And we're going to focus more on employers. So thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I think a lot of times when we think about you guys, we think, well, they're only there to help us get a job, but you're there for another side too, for the employers to fill those jobs, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. So we have a plethora of employer services for Allen County employers to choose from. So a lot of times we get questions of, I have an opening that I'm looking to fill or struggling to fill, trying to find a way to reach new candidates. What can I do? We offer full job posting and recruiting services for Allen County employers. So we can post for free on any platform, OhioMeansJobs.com, Indeed, advertise positions on LinkedIn. And in addition to doing that, we're doing recruiting and advertising. So we're actually picking up the phone and calling individuals for employers, screening their applicants. It's really important to make sure in this day and age too that you got accurate contact information. You can get in touch with somebody. So verifying the details, screening for qualifications, and then taking all of the jobs and putting them on social media. We have opportunities for things like electronic billboards around town, and even help create employer videos. There's like so many different things that we can do to take those openings and help get the word out to the community.
It kind of takes things off their plate so they can do other things that, that they need to do on the job and not worry about some of this background stuff you need before hiring.
It definitely does. And whether you're, an HR department of one sometimes with a smaller business, or if you're a larger HR department, we're happy to do as much as you'd like us to. So being able to help do the recruiting, to pick up the phone, to call applicants, to screen them, to do whatever it is that we need to do to help funnel along those applicants along in the hiring process. And in addition to that, too, even offering space. Sometimes it's nice to have space to hold external hiring events, and we do a lot of that, too, for employers.
Okay, so you're helping to get the word out, but what happens if you have employees, maybe newer or maybe even, have been there with you, that need a little extra training? Can you help with training, too, to keep your workforce on top of it?
And that's one of the things, too, oftentimes, especially when you're struggling in the current labor market conditions that we're in, retention is really important. So how can you do that? Upskilling and uptraining your workforce is really important for us. So there's several different training programs that we have available for Allen County employers to use. One of the things is called on-the-job training. So as you're hiring new employees, we can help give like a 50% wage reimbursement back to the employer, but then also offer supportive services to the new hire. So if they need equipment or uniforms or assistance with transportation, we can help with that. But your employees that have been with the company for a little longer, there's something called incumbent worker training. And that's where we can provide reimbursement of actual training dollars. How can you take an employee and upskill them into a higher level role? Like a perfect example of, you have warehouse staff, maybe you can upskill them, send them to training for CDL, and now you can help fill some of that driver need, and you can backfill maybe warehouse positions. So that's like one of many examples, but there's a lot of opportunities that we have to help the employers not just find a workforce, but develop their workforce. And again, this is all free.
Wow, that is really exciting stuff. And you kind of touched on this too, but you can help with hiring events too, and you said you've been busy with that kind of thing.
Oh, we sure have lately. We have a lot of employers that like to utilize our facility because we have so many different options. We have conference center space for the larger types of events, but then we also have smaller, more one-on-one environmental offices where you can come in, use the space during a day or for a portion of the day to do open interviews. We can help market and advertise and push all of that out completely for free. But we've had a lot of big employers in recently, like Michaels is getting ready to open, for example. They had a really successful hiring event with us. Plastipac, so many other employers have been in. Allen County RTA's there today, actually. So a lot of really good stuff, and we're able to help with that.
Awesome stuff. Thanks for coming today, Josh.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.